Achieves Women, Employment, and Newcomer Services conducted 16 focus group sessions where 119 immigrant and racialized women and youth from the Greater Toronto Area discussed employment barriers they encountered whilst pursuing entry into the Canadian workforce. This is what we heard.
Hello, my name is Raksha. I was born in India, I'm 39 years old, and I'm the mother to 2 children. I attended university in the United States, and I've been working as an IT architect for 15 years. I worked in New Delhi for 10 years, and I worked in the United States for 5 years. I decided to move to Canada 2 years ago to advance my career and to provide a better and safer life for my 2 daughters.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 22 years old. My parents immigrated from East Africa to Canada in the 90s. I was born in Canada and I went to university for mechanical engineering and recently graduated. I'm currently unemployed and I'm looking for employment opportunities in my field.
What do you hope will change so that women can join the Canadian workforce without barriers?
In order for women to join the Canadian workforce, there needs to be more consistency between the Canadian standard for skilled immigrants and the expectations of the labor market. International experience needs to be transferable and it needs to be recognized. Bridging programs need to be put in places where newcomers can see them. Canada prides itself on being a country that welcomes diversity, but there are so many barriers that are put in place that prevents immigrants from being able to thrive.
For women to be able to join the Canadian workforce without any barriers, organizations need to have more diversity, equity, and inclusion training that is deliberate and not just performative. Every person at every level of the organization must be required to participate, and DEI should be embedded in all the processes and all the policies of the organization. Unconscious bias exists in all of us. But to remove those biases, we have to provide education and resources that help us acknowledge the harm that these behaviors cause in the workplace. Diversity training matters. Are we talking about anti-racism in the workplace? Are we talking about pronouns? People feel valued when you celebrate their culture, and they feel excited to work at their organization, and they feel included and accepted.
The Research for Advancing Equity for Women and Girls recommends that the Canadian government incentivizes businesses and employers to foster equitable career opportunities and resources that are needed for racialized and immigrant women to attain their full potential in the labor market. Join the conversation. Share your story using #AEWG.